everybody, and welcome back to my channel for this Monday morning, afternoon or evening across the world where you may be at. Today here in the UK it is Mental Health Awareness Week, the 13th till the 19th of May, and this year's theme is movement, which is encouraging people to get healthy, do exercise, get outside and have movement. And as an autistic woman and as someone who has anxiety disorder, I want to share my own mental health experiences on this beginning day of the week. So I want to talk about it from my experience. I'm an autistic woman living with anxiety disorder. Mental health still seems to be a taboo to mention, even though luckily the discussion has got much better in public life and on online social media and Facebook forums, Twitter, Instagram, etc. But there is still much more yet to do and so much more yet to talk about. I am somebody that lives with anxiety disorder, which can be challenging on a daily basis, and it can often make me feel like I'm not good enough, or that I'm upsetting, or that I'm depressive, or so that my communication may not always be accurate. Being autistic means that I mask a lot of my social media struggles and my mental health struggles because people expect me to act normal, or when I tell people that I'm mentally and physically struggling, they look at me like, yeah, right, Gemma, you're fine. But we have to be careful with assumptions like this because it's not always obvious on the outside that someone like myself may be indeed mentally and physically struggling. Yet, I am very lucky over the years I've got my support network around me and my coping strategies in place to help protect me and help to keep my sensory overloads and my anxiety lower, and for me to be able to successfully function within everyday society. Every day for me is a constant challenge just to function. I have to choose my outfits days in advance just to lower my anxiety and prepare for the weather. So I have an outfit for hot weather, outfit for cool weather, weather for hot weather, so it lowers my anxiety. Again, to lower my anxiety and my sensory overload and my autism, I often script my YouTube videos days in advance, make sure I have my research, my evidence backed up to make sure that I don't get myself in trouble when it comes to uploading. I'm very open to talking about my struggles as an autistic woman and a woman who lives with anxiety disorder, because it's all about opening that discussion and talking to professionals as well as other people who may self-identify, and that is okay, who may self-identify as being on the spectrum or having anxiety disorders or mental health disorders, which if that is you, I will say right now, I am not a medical doctor or medical professional in any stretch of the capacity. If you are seeking help, please go to your GP, physician. If you're abroad, please seek help and get the right treatment that is right for you. Please do not listen to my video. Please go and get help if you do self-identify as having autism or a mental health disorder. I'm just speaking from my own personal experience as a woman with autism and anxiety disorder. So it's all about helping to get professionals to better communicate with you and helping them to understand you as a person with that diagnosis, or that try the symptoms or them behaviours. It can be very difficult for me to communicate with professionals in the first place. So for me, I'm very much ahead of time saying, okay, I have autism, I have anxiety disorder, this is how you should communicate with me. I have my autism alert card on me all the time, so if something happens to me where I can't communicate or my communication comes limited, then I can hand them this card to say, hey, this is how you communicate with me, this is what's going to happen, and I need you to do that for me. So it's about personal perspective and personal communication methods. Also, I do have a few suggestions for you with regards to communicating with someone potentially with a mental health issue or a autism spectrum condition or a mental health condition in general. Is do not force eye contact or force them to look at you when you're talking to them. Do not start touching them or trying to reassure them without their consent. Give the person time to sensory process the information. So if you're giving the person a lot of information and they're not taking it, or they're struggling to comprehend what you're saying, or they're struggling to come back at you with a suitable rebuttal, or they're not able to talk to you at all, please don't take it as they're being rude, disrespectful. They are really trying to sensory process what you're saying, and their brains are just sensory overwhelmed with the amount of information. Also, give them a quiet room or a quieter environment. If you're in a busy environment and you're expecting that person to successfully communicate with you, that's not going to work, because for someone like myself who is on heightened alert every single day of the week, every single minute of the day, I need quiet, I need structure, I need routine, I need order, I need logic, I need to know what I'm doing, when, where, what time, who with, what room. I need to know where I'm going, because otherwise I will melt down. I will have constant chronic anxiety. That anxiety doesn't go. It's in my brain 24/7, 7 days a week. Like, I constantly have to have things prepped ahead of time. I need to know where I'm going, what time to get there, how I'm getting home, what's going to be talked about. I need the agenda sent to me in email or text message. I need to know what person I'm meeting, what time to meet them, and I need to make sure that I'm safe and secure and I know where I'm going. So please, guys, give us a heads up quite in front of time. Also, make sure that you validate the person. If the person is trusting you with their own personal communication and they're telling you they either self-identify or they are in fact diagnosed with autism, mental health, physical health condition, don't invalidate them, because they are really trusting you with that confidential information. Make sure you give them the time of day to think and to talk and to be listened to and to be respected, because that will mean the absolute world to people like myself. I hope that this short little video has helped you with some tips and tricks and my own personal experiences as a woman with autism and anxiety disorder. Please like, comment, share and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.